and welcome to Leah's Figures. So today we have a bit of a special haul. It's my birthday today, it's March 16th, and I think this figure that you can see on the screen, the Darkness Oiran version, came out March last year in 2021. I did really want her at the time, but if you see my other videos, I had the Ryza Arabian version by Aqua Oiran and the Evolutions by Mega House that I found pre-owned on Yahoo Auctions and Mercari, that I couldn't afford this at the time. And then looking at her aftermarket, her price shot up. Ami recently had a special event that would have been for one Fez with Kadokawa, but with it going online, they've moved it to their store, and they put up this figure along with some other Katie Cole figures for a limited release. I did have that on order, and then someone in the UK was selling this particular figure, and given the shipping restrictions that are happening with Japan Post at the moment to the UK, I went for this instead. Her box is slightly crumpled, but I can live with that. I've wanted this figure for such a long time, and I kind of gave up getting her. That all these things coming into alignment just meant that I was super happy to get her. She was £183 all inclusive with shipping, which is a decent price, I think. I'm just so happy to get her. Quite a lot of my pre-orders are changing now because of the shipping restrictions, and I honestly feel guilty in some ways, even though I know I shouldn't, for trying to keep some when I know everything's going on with Russia and Ukraine. And I didn't want to kind of like ghost over this or whatever, brush over it. It is a very serious matter, and it's unfortunate that we have shipping restricted at the moment, but honestly, I feel like I've kind of come to terms with the fact that I probably pre-ordered too much and I'm starting to chip down. So I'll link my MFC account in the description again, just in case you wanted to check and see which ones I'm actually cancelling. It's not quite up to date because I ordered the Mimiya binding figure today, and I plan on cancelling 2 other figures for it. And you might find that some of the things I was super excited about when I made my pre-order videos, with the things that happened with Superbuy and now with Japan Post, with Russia and Ukraine, I'm actually cutting back a lot more than you'd expect. So, that was kind of a heavy subject for a birthday, so apologies. But I do want to start with 2 books I just got today, which is the Atelier Ryza Official Visual Collection 1 and 2. I got these from CD Japan because the supplier still had them in stock. I haven't actually looked inside yet, so let's have a look together. I love the art for this game series, and Ryza is such a lovable character. I'm still eyeing the Leela figure by Alta. I may want to get that. Ryza is such a lovely character. I have 2 of her figures on order and like 3 on watch. The one by Max Factory, this one I do have on order still. I don't plan on cancelling that at all. This one is done by Fat Company, and I did consider picking that one up as well. There are some really gorgeous arts of her and Claudia. Yeah, it's a really beautiful art book. It's quite floppy for the materials, but so we've got some character illustrations where they talk about the designs. Her outfit is really pretty, Claudia's. And you've got Tao, Leela. So this is the one that Alta's based on. There's some really cool character designs. I will be playing more of this today for my birthday, but I just love the art of this series, so I thought I'd treat myself for my birthday. I get it delivered on my actual birthday. The DHL man just dropped it off. It'd be really cute if they did her with this slime t-shirt. I don't know if there is one or not. We kind of go through all the different outfit designs that were considered. Welp. There's always one. But yeah, It's kind of interesting to see that, and then they've got the weapon designs and the monsters and things like that. And then even the architecture, like this island is gorgeous. I don't want to look too deep into it because I haven't finished the game, but yeah, that's the first game's art book, and then in this one there is like the little fairy character as well. I think it's Fee. And my ring light just fell off. Okay, so let's try that again. Right, so this is the second book. Again, you get some really gorgeous artwork of Ryza. She is super cute, like honestly such an adorable character. If you like characters who are a bit more upbeat, genki, shall we say. Like look at her here with this food. So I'm looking forward to like more and more of her figures coming out, especially I'm looking forward to this one of her in the Chinese dress. My gosh, I am probably going to pre-order that no matter what. There's also ones of her and Claudia. I lived in Spain for 4 years, so Claudia is like drilled into my head as the name for it. It's Claudia. Oh gosh, if they do this one I will die. So they've done her with this, will I wonder if they'll do Claudia as well. This is the one that Spirit Tail's been doing. So there are quite a few lingerie shots of her. I'm pretty sure the artist really knows what we want. But yeah, this series has some beautiful artwork, and again it goes through the character designs. Claudia's outfit in this game is really pretty. I still need to get the second game, it's a bit harder to find. I don't know this character yet, but she looks really cute. We've got someone who looks like Lila. Interesting. And then some other characters. I guess where they went through trying to decide her outfit. So we've got from the first game going on to the second game and the differences. The alchemy setup. Her sleeping. Some really nice artwork yet again. Like that one's beautiful. So these are all events from the game. So I guess I should actually have put spoilers on this, but I don't know how much of it is a spoiler. And then again we've got character designs, weapons and monsters. And then the image board for the architecture. Some of this is stunning, but again I'm not going to go into too much detail because I haven't played this one at all. But yeah, I'm really happy I picked those up. They cost 2,700 yen each, with about 3,300 shipping for both, with DHL, because I do tend to use DHL for books as it works out cheaper. Right, and then on to the main event, shall we say. So the box on this is a little bit crumpled, but we can see it's the Darkness Oiran version. They've got a nice close-up of her. She does have like a nice orange box to match her dress, her kimono. We've got the Kadokawa sticker. I don't understand why they chose this font in particular for this, but you know. But yeah, it has been opened before, so I don't need any my box cutting tape or anything. But I think they have resealed it to ship it, so that's nice. Pull this off to the side. Right, yeah, they have. That's nice of them because that means it's not going to come tumbling apart. Do that. So the base on this figure is fairly plain. It will need a little bit of a dust most likely as well, as this has been pre-owned and kept by someone. So it is just a black disc. Her umbrella is, I'm just going to tilt my ring light this way a bit more. That's better. So there is some really nice detail on this actually, because you can see all the individual rivets and pegs for the umbrella. So they have put some effort into the parasol itself, though up here it definitely looks like it's just one piece. And then Darkness herself, so if we pull her up, I am actually going to test if I can do her without the base. But let's see. Oh no, you definitely can't. She needs to be up a little bit, I think, which is why the pegs are like that. Okay, so let's get her on here first. Yeah, so there is a bit of dust, but I can live with that. I can clean her myself. So that goes there, that goes there, and then we need to press her down gently onto the pegs. Beautiful. So I do have this saber altar figure by this company. I think you just pop that in like that. Beautiful. Right, let's get this out of the way. Don't need plastic in our background. Let's see if I can get her into the light more and give you a better view. I might just actually change this better, like here we go. Right, so if I pull her in, it is very dreary in England today, unfortunately. So yeah, she will need a bit of dusting, but that's completely fine. I love her face. Like, this is very out of character for Darkness, let's be real. But she does look stunning. They've pulled the kimono down across her shoulders really nicely. And I really like the ribbon on this. Her hair looks really nice, and I like the touch of makeup that they've done. I'm just going to take this out actually a moment so I can pull her in closer. So she has some really nice lipstick and eyeshadow on there, and the Oiran headdress as well is very beautifully done, and it suits how Darkness has her hair. The collar is also quite nice as well. There is a little bit of detail on there. The kimono itself is also very, very beautiful with all the flowers in place, and I love the way her hand is posed. And there is actually a bow on the back of here as well. I'm trying to do this one-handed while holding my ring light in place. So that folds really nicely, and there's some really nice like shading up here where it folds in and there's more shadow. And the gradient comes down as well. Like, she's fairly big in terms of base, but I think they've done what they had to for the size of it. I do kind of wish she was more like the Saber Altar one where you could get away with not having that, but I think overall when you have her all composed like this, she is a beautiful figure. I'm very happy to have her in my collection. Like, the detail, I think KD Cole is honestly one of my favourite brands at this point, manufacturers. The Saber Altar kimono one is beautiful, this one's beautiful. I'm really looking forward to getting Aqua's Oiran version. Because of the shipping restrictions, I had to upgrade her from EMS to FedEx on CD Japan. I didn't have to, so it's worth noting if you do want to try and use CD Japan, they will store things unlike AmiAmi. But obviously I really want Aqua sooner, so I paid like 3,000 yen more to get her via FedEx, so she should be shipping out over the next couple of days. So I'll have both of them then. I may actually consider trying to make a base for her. I did want to try doing this with clay for a couple of them. So if I do, I'll post pictures on MFC, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, overall, really happy. I'll take some B-roll once I've dusted her off a little bit. But yeah, it was a great birthday gift to myself. I'm really pleased to have her. I have cancelled quite a few things on AmiAmi in the past week. So I'm really hoping they don't mind if I do some more given the shipping restrictions. I know Canadians have been given a little bit more leeway because of that. I think Europe might be as well now, which is unfortunate for AmiAmi, but it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, Surface is only insured up to 10,000 yen. It's something to bear in mind, and DHL to the UK is a stupid price. Like this figure in particular may have been 20,000 yen to ship. She's quite big of a box, quite not too heavy, but DHL for light big boxes is extortionate. So yeah, really happy again, and thank you for watching.